that I think a lot of people don't know because they don't know what this is. They've never seen this picture. One of the most effective ways to calm yourself during a heightened stress response, when you stretch out and flatten the lungs and all of its surface area, it actually makes up the surface of a tennis court. People have this misconception that the lungs are just like two big sacs of air and you just breathe into there. Now, I'm a speech language pathologist. I also, have breathing problems. I've had bronchitis multiple times, hence the bronchus. When we look closely at the lungs, there are actually all these little sacs of air, the alveoli. And these sacs also exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide. Now, when we're stressed, we see that there's a buildup of carbon dioxide in here. And that's why people will do what we call double breathing or even like 3-part breathing. Because what happens is you take a breath, you take another breath, and then you breathe all the air out. The thought process and the theory behind this is because when we have that carbon dioxide trapped in these little sacs, that actually causes more agitation and like a heightened stress response. So it's like this cyclical relation of like, you're already stressed out, so then you don't breathe properly, and then you have carbon dioxide, which remains in your lungs, and you're not getting that proper exchange, and it's just a cycle. So by the fact of you taking an extra breath, it kind of gets into all the sacs, swaps the oxygen and carbon dioxide, because that's, the exchange, and then you could breathe it all out. And I would say take a longer exhale than the 2-part inhale or 3-part inhale. Some people will say do the and that will actually calm you down if you're in a really big stress response, really heightened stress response. Activates the parasympathetic nervous system.